Well, it's Medical Monday here on KRDO News Channel 13 with our own Dr. John Torres, who is making a virtual house call with us today.
Yeah, Dr. John joining us via Skype this afternoon. And we're going to snap our fingers, and there he is.
Yes.
Dr. John, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty
Doing
good.
well.
Hey, Dr. John, every time you join us, we're always talking about ways to improve our health, and not just for us, our children as well. But one little simple thing could be avoiding too much television.
Right, and we're finding out more and more just how important that is. As a matter of fact, a new study suggests one way that you can improve your kids' health is a lot simpler than you would think it would be. The National Institutes of Health suggests that the more your kids sit down, the more risk they are for obesity. As a matter of fact, researchers took two groups of normal weight children and gave them 3 hours of sedentary activity. Think watching TV. But one group got on a treadmill for 2 minutes every half hour. Compare that to their inactive peers. The children who got on the treadmill had better blood sugar and lower levels of fats in their blood. In other words, just a little movement, we're talking shorter than a TV commercial, led to an immediate improvement in all their metabolism, and that's going to lead to better health for these children. So get up and move.
Another study, Dr. John, says that blood clots are a big problem for adults who watch more than 5 hours of TV a day.
And again, it's those little things that count, getting up and moving. And if you didn't already need a little more motivation to get off the couch, well, here's one more reason. Researchers from Japan's Osaka University found that watching more than 5 hours of TV a day can make you 6 times more likely to suffer a deadly blood clot. The study shows men and women between the ages of 40 and 79 who watch more than 5 hours of TV a day are twice as likely to suffer a possibly fatal pulmonary embolism because of blood clots. Compare that to someone who watches less than 2.5 hours of TV a day. But that goes up to more than 6 times when you're looking at people that are younger than 60. Now, the danger is that blood clots can form in the leg vein, and then they can break off and travel to the heart or travel to the lungs, and that's when they cause a lot of problems.
So, Dr. John, more or less of what you're saying is stay active and move around a little bit.
Get up and move.
Let's,
It's the little things that count.
Yes, it does. Let's shift gears now. For those couples who are trying to conceive, for those couples, maybe the husband or the wife, smoking weed, not the best thing to do if you're trying to conceive.
Right, we're finding out more and more information about marijuana in particular, and for men, smoking marijuana could damage their semen quality. Researchers found a correlation between men who smoke pot more than once weekly. They ended up seeing a significant drop in their sperm count. The count was an average 29% lower in men between the ages of 18 and 28 who smoked this much compared to men who reported lighter or no usage. And those who reported additional drug use, such as anything from cocaine to ecstasy, it was even worse news. They saw an even more severe reduction with the average sperm count down 55%. So if there's fertility issues, we have to be careful with the marijuana.
And we're seeing a lot more studies come out about marijuana now that it's becoming legalized in so many more states, Dr. John.
Exactly. We talked about that about a year ago, that more and more of these studies would be coming out. And you'll see more, both on the side where it's not too harmful, on the side where it could cause some problems. And that's what we're seeing here.
All right. Thank you, Dr. John, joining us on this Medical Monday. Go sit in that big, comfy chair you got there in the background.
Don't
Enjoy
sit
the
for
rest
too
of your
long.
day. That's right.
That's the big chair, right.
We'll be right
Exactly.
back.